Hello, everybody. Have you ever thought of the future of your favorite YouTubers? How can you grow up professionally when you've got 26 million followers just by mucking around in your bedroom? Well, this is what this panel is about. How do you make a career out of being popular? If you are Spanish-speaking, you might have heard of Rubius. 28 years old, his sneakers, his T-shirts, his cat, very famous cat. And next to me, well, you have two men who have decided to push Rubius forward to help him become a hero, more precisely a virtual hero, in a manga, in an anime called Virtual Hero. And we have here Ismael Calleja. Hello.
Hello.
So you are head of production and business at Movistar in Spain. Movistar being a Spanish telco operator, a market leader in Spain, which provides pay TV. And you also content editor and creator. Yeah. And next to you, Alexis Barroso. Hello.
Hello.
You come from Zeppelin TV, Endemol Shine, Iberia, and you were one of the scriptwriters on this show, and you're going to tell us all about it. And of course, Rubius is with us today.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, France.
Installez-vous. This is where we change seats.
Yes. Indeed. How are you doing? Thanks for coming.
We're all happy that you're here. So tell us a little bit about this new story you are the hero of. What is this virtual hero? It's you, but it's not you.
Okay, so have you heard about the movie Ready Player One, who just released? It's the Spielberg movie. So it's like a parody and combination of that and, say, Guardians of the Galaxy, like the friendship part of that movie and the crazy part with the virtual reality headsets.
So it all starts with a box.
With a box, yeah. So
you open the box.
I open the box and I find these glasses that put me inside game worlds. So I travel around and meet people inside there, and there's real people inside the games. So I interact with them, and yeah. And
that's basically the pitch.
Well, yeah, that's the premise, yeah.
Alexis Barroso, I remind that you're from Endemol Shine. First, this story was actually a comic book, and a very successful comic book.
Yes.
Can you tell us the story of that?
Well, the comic book, in fact, it's just a starting point for the series, because we tried to expand the world of the virtual world of the game worlds, creating new characters and making the story more deep in the characters. So it's just a starting point, but it's a good starting point.
It was a kind of rehearsal. The book was a kind of rehearsal. For this project, you decided that you wanted the best on the manga side, on the anime side, and that's why you decided to make things slightly more complicated by working with Korea. So how
South Korea is.
And South Korea, of course, North Korea being slightly closed.
Not complicated.
So with South Korea, there is a slight time difference, which also makes maybe organization very important. How did you go about that?
Well, in fact, it's always necessary to find a partner, but not a real close partner. And it's really important to get more or less like friends or family at the beginning of the production, because we don't want to work just with a partner that with a leader of the materials, and then the other side send us the shots. Or we want to work like a whole team. In Korea, in Spain, but
yeah, we have like a studio in Barcelona right now, which it's where we do all the pre-production, and then we send all that work to them, so they animate it and make it alive.
And so you shared screens And
Yes.
that's how you work.
We work
Yeah, it's over
day by
Skype
day,
or something like that, yeah.
And
It
Rubius,
depends.
you always kept an eye on the work. That means that you could see how the story was evolving all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's something that was crucial for you.
Yeah, of course, because this is one of like my most dreamed projects of my life, because I've always loved Japanese anime, and I've also studied animation before I started on YouTube and everything. So there's been like a big project that I've thought about for my entire life, and yeah, it was important to get all the parts together to find the right animation studio and the right people in Spain also to work with everything, and I think it's coming out pretty good.
You actually came with pictures of the making of this anime, and we can see them now in a short video.
Yep.
Maybe we'll have it all, better than what has gone before. Baby, you make me fly, 'cause I was always meant to be your ride or die.
Virtual
Yes,
heroes.
yeah.
I'm now turning to Ismael Khalidja, head of business and production at Movistar. For you, the very, very important thing was to seduce millennials, of course, the ones that you can't seduce now. There is no recipe. So
He
these-
seduced me, so it's working.
one sample is here and seduced. These young adults from 15 to 25 years old, you tried many times since 207 to get them with you. And what made you think that this time you were going to succeed?
Okay, well, this is probably the best, the first project we are going to launch because, as you said, we are trying to reach this younger audience. But in this particular case, the most important thing for us is that we have found a very talented creator behind the influencer, who was really convinced of the story he wanted to tell, and this was a very unique and very original story. And that was the key factor. In addition, he is absolutely passionate with the project, completely committed with that. And when you are looking for any creator to work with in any project, those are particular topics, particular attributes that you want to find on the other side.
Your strategy is to invest on local talents, on Spanish talents, am I right?
Yes, yes, absolutely. We are completely focused on producing and creating shows very local with a strong connection with our Spanish audience. So our focus is produce content in Spanish language, and it's essential to work with Spanish talent. And based on that, our idea is to give to them a comfortable space, to plenty of creative freedom in order to tell those stories that they want to tell in a very comfortable way.
How do you turn a local talent into a global one?
Well, from our point of view, and it is something that we are repeating with, or trying to repeat with all the shows that we are producing, is to build our differentiation in that localness, in that Spanishness, and just to complement...
What is Spanishness? What is Spanishness to you?
I don't know what it is. Explain, please.
Penelope Cruz, toreros, how do you get out of that?
It could be, but not necessary. Well, essentially, it's trying to tell the stories that reflect our way of life, our day-by-day culture, tradition, customs, habits, and based on that, trying to connect with the Spanish audience. So,
yeah, but in this case, in this show, there's a lot of Spanish humor, I think, but it's also global. Like the thing with shows like this one and other animated shows. I'm sure you have heard about, well, The Simpsons, obviously, Rick and Morty, all these great shows that some new are getting big in the entire world. It's, how do you say it? Yeah, I think it's easier also to globalize because the language barrier, like with animation, you can dub it easier when it's animated and.
So that's one of the keys. Animation is one of the keys to make it global. Netflix and Amazon are also very keen to find these local talents. How can you compete?
Well, as I said, our intention is to give that, when building our differentiation, I think it's a matter of quality and quantity. So from our perspective, when we are trying to produce that kind of distinctive, original, very unique shows from that local point of view, but enhanced with some elements that could make travel internationally, as Ruben was saying, for us it's very important to build that environment and just send the message to the creators in Spain that if they want to tell a story from their original point of view, the place is Movistar. And in addition, because of the balance between quality and quantity, we think there are a lot of stories to tell in Spain, and our intention is to premiere 12 shows per year. So we pretty think that that balance between quantity and quality is just the base to give that comfortable space for creative freedom.
How are you positioned on the Latin American market?
Well, in Latin America, we recently, the idea is to distribute all our original content through our own services there. Recently, we just launched a brand new service called Movistar Series, that is a linear channel complemented and enhanced with SVOD service there. We recently launched in Chile, Peru, Colombia, also Ecuador, very, very soon in Argentina. And in the coming months, the service will be launched in the rest of the territories there.
Thank you very much. Rubius,
yes.
So you got many, many proposals before you got this one. TV shows, making you a big star, and you declined. Why did you accept this one?
Well, as I said earlier, like this has been one of my dreams since I was young. And I've never liked, well, I liked watching movies, I like watching TV shows and stuff like that, but I never see me doing something like that because I've tried some small things before, but it's difficult to bring my character, who is me, to the screen and being... the thing I had before is like people try to censor me, they try to... I can't be myself, and that's really important for me to
Where is the red line? When you feel that you can't be yourself anymore, is it like the language, the slang words?
Yeah, it's a combination of everything, I think. And I'm lucky
They're
that...
not going to make you change your hair.
Huh? Yeah, of course. Yeah, this is very important to me. But I'm lucky to have them because they give me the freedom to help write the guión, ¿cómo se dice?
Script.
The script, yeah, and give my input on that and make the character from the series look as much as me. The thing is that it's difficult because it's scripted. On my videos and stuff like that, I've never scripted, so it's all like impro, yeah.
How would you define the Rubius you make in your YouTube channel?
What do you mean by that?
What's the recipe of Rubius, of the success of Rubius?
I don't know. It's. I think it's a combination of.
Why do people like you?
I don't know. I just try to be myself, and it seems to be working for me. So I don't know. I just
How
keep
lucky.
doing that. Yeah.
Let's talk about your story, because you say that you improvise, that you're just there, easily behind your camera. But in reality, you're quite a professional of the video editing at first. How did you start?
Well, I started editing in Norway. I was studying there for 3 years when I was 18 or something like that. I think it's called, I don't know if it's college, but it's something like that in Norway. And I learned there, and then after that I learned when I was studying animation and stuff like that to edit my videos all by myself and stuff like that. So the difference here with me making videos, which I do everything by my own, and making this is, well, obviously it's very different, because I could never have done this kind of TV show without the help of a lot of people that is behind that.
So you still edit about 2 videos a week, is that it, on your YouTube channel? And is that something you want to maintain in the future? How long do you want to stay and be Rubius on a YouTube channel?
Till I get tired, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is the thing I love the most doing, YouTube videos. So I'm probably gonna stay here for a little bit longer. I don't know until when. I don't think I'll be playing video games on YouTube when I'm 60 years old, but who knows? Maybe.
You might have a doubt.
Yeah.
How does inspiration come to you?
I don't know. I sit in the dark in my trousers in my room at night. I don't know. It's on the shower. It depends. It comes and goes, and I don't know. It just comes to me when I'm quiet by my own.
Magic.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the economy side of things now. I know you hate journalists asking about figures, but it is a very interesting business model, a YouTuber. How does it work? How much do you sell for publicity, for example? Do you make a living out of it?
Yeah, of course. So I started doing this like in 2011, before I even knew I could make money out of making videos on YouTube. So I got my first check out of the blue from Google. It was like $20 or something like that, and I was like just jumping around my house with my parents looking at me, and it was crazy. It started there, and the way we make money on YouTube is the ads that play before the video starts. So that evolved later to me doing stuff with big gaming companies or big brands from around the world, like Coca-Cola and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my main income right now. It's the deals with the brands and the YouTube ads.
Can you give us, without giving
books,
precise figures, but an idea of how much you can earn with that every month?
Like,
how big is your swimming pool?
12 bitcoins or something like that. I don't know.
Sorry?
12 bitcoins.
That's the right answer. Well, I can't translate that in euros today. Sorry about that. I'll go back to you, Ismael, a few minutes. For you, because we're speaking of economy now, this is one of the biggest investments of the year for Movistar, isn't it?
Well, the content creation is and the distribution of the content we are generating is one of the top priorities inside our company.
Okay, and have you got a distributor yet?
For this show, we are in conversation with different options, and we are very close to find an agreement very, very soon.
So, could we say you are close to having a distributor, or are you still looking for one?
We are just looking for one, and we are in conversation with different ones.
He is still looking for a distributor.
If someone wants to do it,
a volunteer.
We're open,
Yeah. So, maybe it would be good to see a few pictures of this virtual
Yeah, of course.
hero anime.
But before I start, can I speak just a little bit more about the story, because I think I just told it like really low. Like
you receive a box, and then
Yeah.
what happens?
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell the premise, okay? So as he was talking about millennials also, I think the story is really close to them, because this show also portrays very good the communities online right now, like the toxicity that is around some communities, the envy, the hate, the friendship, everything that is combined inside the show with the different characters. And I forgot what I was going to say, so just play that. But yeah, it's a lot more to that than I've said.
We can see that there are many values in this anime,
Yeah, for sure.
but I will be very, very simple. You receive a box. In this box, you have Google glasses.
And I play myself in the series, but it's not based about YouTube and stuff like that.
And so
it's like a different story.
He puts the glasses on. He gets in this virtual world, and he would like to come back, but it's going to be complicated. Is that it?
Yeah, that's really
Okay.
thank you very much.
Let's see the video now.
Ojo que entro. Cuidado.
Tonight
Ahora vuelvo, chicos.
is not just any night. Tonight, if you wish, you can travel to the world of your dreams.
¿Qué es esto? ¿ORV?
But beware,
¡Flipa tú! Veamos cómo funciona.
your dream
¡No, Rubius, no! ¡Para, insensato!
could be your nightmare. The 100 best gamers trapped in the virtual room. The Sakura Warrior.
¡Oh, pero qué chica tan friki! Oye, una cosa, ¿este traje tan corto lo has diseñado tú?
The crazy zombie Zombirella.
Me llamo Zombirella. ¿Sigues todavía sin novia?
The ancestral specter Slimmer.
Encantado. Nada más lejos de mi ánimo el querer asustarles. Es que me cuesta mucho hacer amigos. No sé por qué la gente suele morirse de repente nada más verme.
Estoy flipando.
And artificial intelligence C4T.
Hola, Rubius. Soy G4C0.
¡Guau! ¡Mi propio gato del futuro! ¿Ronroneas?
¡Oh, cielos! Me ha tocado un jugador capullo. ¿Tu propio asistente? Esto es algo nuevo.
They will be the comrades of
No importa quién me tenga que enfrentar, es mi destino. Voy a salvar a Sakura.
Rubius.
Cómo mola así, ¿eh? Oh, madre mía, cracks, qué guapo estoy con el pelo contra el viento, ¿eh?
Tolai.
In this exciting adventure to free the virtual world from the evil plan of the master of the game worlds, Trollmask.
Todos serán testigos de mi triunfo sobre ese mentecato.
Hola, chicos.
Everyone needs a hero. Virtual Hero, the series.
Muchas gracias, criaturita del señor.
¿Me has llamado criaturita a mí? ¡Ah! ¡Rubius!
This.
So as you see, it's like a comedy show where we laugh about everything. We laugh about me, myself, and yeah, that Zombirella from the last scene. She portrays like the crazy stereotype of a crazy fan, And yeah, so there's many references to stuff that happens to me in my real life and
do you get chased by crazy zombie-rellas all the time? Is that your life then?
Sometimes.
How lucky. Ismail, 6 episodes are already ready, and the idea is to produce more in October.
Well, in fact, our intention is to premiere the show in two parts. Sorry, the first one just around the beginning of the summer, and the second part around autumn.
There's another thing which is quite impressive in this virtual hero is that you, Rubius, you are capable of doing like 6 faces in 30 seconds. Is that something you can do in real life?
Yeah.
That's scary.
One of my biggest inspirations has always been Jim Carrey.
Oh,
you know, so
that's
I got that from him.
history of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you to the 3 of you. Thank
you very much.
Thank you, Alexis. And thank you, Ismail. That was Virtual Hero.
Thank you, everyone, for coming.
For your attention.
Thank you.
Thank you to you all.